Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 6, Week 8, Day 5. So, hope everyone's been doing well. Of course, we got two pretty major things going on today. One of them being, we got a shiny new Mythic. Of course, first Friday of every month we end up getting that. And this one's pretty decent, has Uber Doomskull spam. It's from a Magic Kingdom, so of course Magic being a really good stat. And yeah, it's basically Lord of Slaughter with exact inverse colors. They did end up nerfing it, of course, as you've probably seen compared to the thing that we've been going over. Oh yeah, I forgot she's not under unowned anymore. Yavandra, I believe she is, yeah. Her name. Arc Proxy Yavandra. She does have a 30 mana cost now, which is pretty high, one of the highest in the game. But it converts all yellows to Uber Doomskulls, which pretty much is a full board clear. Even though despite 30 mana costs, she's very similar to Lord of Slaughter in that normally she generates a good majority of her mana back from doing the cast, so it ends up working out pretty well. And also gets the Cursed Web Poison, though that tends to be very irrelevant in most situations, is because of how much you're obliterating everything with Skull Spam. And also, I feel like they're going to nerf Uber Doomstorm. I'm not sure. It feels like it's creating too many skulls to me, but I don't know. It's definitely very strong. It feels like, not exactly to that extent, but it almost feels like what Doomstorm was before it ended up getting nerfed like 3 times. Hopefully it doesn't get nerfed that many times. Hopefully it'll get it right after the next change. But it does seem like something that they're going to adjust. Yeah, we got a gem key on the thingy today. And we'll have another one when we hand out a code. Of course, other than that, we do have raids going on. We might actually start with raids. Well, we'll mess with the Mythic first. Then we'll go do raids. So, of course, as far as my favorite team, definitely by far, there's actually 2 of them. Though this is probably our overall favorite, I would say. We've been actually running this in Explore 12. There's this one and the one that we showed first in the video earlier today are by far my favorite 2 teams to end up using. So we are going to take the minus extra turn there so that we can then go obliterate everything. So we just go cast that down and they just all die. We'll take the other one to cast this. Ideally we have yellow alignment, though even if you don't, you're going to pretty much full board clear anyways off of that. So you're kind of good to go. I'll just take another one here, and that should be match. We'll just get a Zugoff down because we can. And I'm pretty sure he's dead, and he's dead. There we go. That's the team. Like the 3 heaviest skull spammers in the entire game, which is pretty much is. Lord of Slaughter because he does Doom Skulls. Arc Proxy because he does because she does Uber Doom Skulls. And Zugoff because it insta-kills and then does skulls. So, and of course Thrall because he's broken beyond belief for mana this late in the game. Though you could use pretty much anything here. You could be using Empower Troop, you could be using a hero. Or you could even use hero in first slot for the triple damage burning. That's a little overkill in PvP. Though, it's pretty useful for what's it called if nothing else? For, Explore. Actually, no, that wasn't the Explore version. Wasn't this the Explore version? Yeah, this is what we've been using for Explore 12. We've been still trading out the weapon and secondary mana accumulation method a couple times. Not sure exactly which one works best. Currently, we're just using one of the double mana cost ones, the Cobalt ones. The other similar ones would probably work well. Essence of Evil could technically work too, since it doesn't mana block anything important. Though the problem is it only uses 1 color, so it's hard to get mana. Even with 2 colors, it's still not getting full mana. Because ideally, consistently, we want to get full mana on that from Leprechaun. Though even with 2 mana, it doesn't always do that. The Mountain Crush is a little clunky since you're denying brown after you do your cast. But yeah, basically get Zugoff down and boom. It reminds me a lot of the Zugoff Skyla team, but instead of using Skyla, you use the Archdiva Yavandra. Gosh, I will never get used to, or Arch Proxy Yavandra. I will never get used to that name. It's such a weird, long name. But anyways, we'll go do raids after this. I'm just kind of messing with this for now. But we'll come back to Explore 12 later. Oh yeah, we got Celestial there. Anyways, let's go do raids. So, of course, we did have raids earlier, and I made sure not to use all my raid battles this morning. Or this afternoon, I should say. Because I tend to forget to save some for the nightly video. Just so we can show the team. We've been using Mang, Half Grim, Half Giant, which of course is standard combo. Use Mang into whatever the raid troop is. Valkyrie for mana, and Mistralis. If you don't have Mistralis, you can use Hindla. That one, green-blue legendary. It's the next best alternative if you don't have the Mythic. Also, really funny when we did the stream earlier, for any of you that didn't catch it, the very first pack that we ended up doing for the 30 gems, because we bought up to tier 3 for the weapon. Oh yeah, we also got a new weapon. It's okay, it's nothing too relevant though. But, oh, why did I do that on not Zugoff? Fail. But, when we end up getting that weapon, or when we end up buying the very first pack, we end up hitting, what's it called? A Mythic off it. Which is exceedingly rare, but possible. But anyways, hello everyone! Hope all you've been having a wonderful weekend so far. Well, it's technically started the weekend, but happy weekend! Hello, Mister. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Bill. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Roman. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Mister. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Gemkey. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Crisp. Hello, rednaZ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I should use it with Ori? I haven't tried it with Ori yet. We could give it a shot. These raid battles aren't going to take that long, and then most of the rest of the stream are mostly going to be messing with a new Mythic. Oh, I could have taken Brown extra turn. I still miss those potions sometimes. They look so much different than the actual gem. I find it interesting because in Puzzle Quest 3, I always get it, but in this game, I don't know, it just throws me off when the gem is different like that. Probably because I'm not expecting it in Gems of War. Whereas it happens in like every match in Puzzle Quest 3. So you're expecting it pretty much every single time. I forgot, he has HP boost ratio, so you can actually kill that. He has really good damage, by the way. Because he actually boost ratio is off of all his HP at 3-to-1. So if he has 150 HP, that's what? I choose a really weird number. Let's say he has 180 HP, which he actually does in this situation. Then that means he's getting 60 additional damage. Which is obviously a pretty sizable amount of damage. He's basically doing a little over 100 then. And it's not even counting his 5x multiplier that he has against the raid boss. It's just against these units. I just want to take a blue to get Mistralis down. Unfortunately, we are 1 mana short. How awful. So I'm going to have to waste my hit here just to do that. Unfortunately, he does have resummon chance. But we haven't killed either of them yet. Let's take a green, I guess. Blue. I need some kind of mana. I just didn't want to take the other thing because she'd already have full mana guaranteed off that turn. And it's not enough to kill. Ideally, we want Mistralis here. But we do not. I'll just throw that down. It should be good to go. And he's dead. Let's see. Oh yeah, Defiant, I just didn't see your question. You know that the Mythic you picked up for buying the raid levels? You picked up the exact same thing? Nice! Oh, you got the exact same luck. Congrats. Very nice. Well, unfortunately, that's not Mistralis, but I already have plenty of copies of both, so it doesn't matter. Luckily. What was I gonna do? I actually forget. What does what's his name even do? The Ori. I know what it looked like. I forget what it does though. Destroy a row and column. Deal damage to all enemies boosted by purple and yellow gems destroyed. Conjure Sandstorm. That's yellow and brown. Oh, it's both for color. Oh. Oh. Okay, I see why. I was like, wait, why would Ori? Because I remember its ability was pretty meh. But I remember why. I almost forgot about this double storm. There's actually several double storms in this game. Most of them don't get used. But that would be an instance where it would be really good. I was like wondering, like, wait, Ori is kind of bad, but it's the final trait that does it. That's literally the whole reason you use Ori. Because its ability is pretty underwhelming. But that ability, though. Oh, it's yellow and purple. Oh, that still works, though. She uses both. Yellow, brown, yellow, purple. They both do what she needs. Yeah, yellow, purple makes sense. Those are the colors for the kingdom, for Divinian Fields. Interesting. Yeah, we can give it a shot. Let's go overwrite. And I need to find a team to overwrite. Hello, Pure Faction. Goodbye, Pure Faction. Alright, let's go with, what's her name? I need to memorize her name, gosh. Proxy Yavandra. That's such a... I have never heard either of those two words before. Yavandra does sound like an actual name. Though never heard it before. Let's see. I don't know. Do we have any Yavandras here? Anyone named or know a Yavandra? It definitely sounds like an actual name. Never heard it, though. Let's see. Nor Arc Proxy. Like, they both sound like an actual word. I've just never heard either. Yeah, it does have board manipulation. It doesn't have a plus. Destroy a row column. Yeah, it's a plus. It's a standard plus. I haven't used a plus mechanic for a while. It's an interesting board control option. Not one of the stronger ones. I personally feel like X is actually stronger than plus. It's harder to use X, but there's a lot more things you could do with X than plus. They both destroy about the same amount of gems, though. I'm looking for, Gosh, I'm looking for... Not sure what I want to use with it. We definitely need a board clear. I kind of just want to do Leprechaun with it. And then just have like one other big option. Can we get away with Leprechaun and just put Lord of Slaughter? I'm not sure. I feel like we have a mana conflict here. Also, am I blind? Where's the Lord of Slaughter? There he is. I feel like that might have a slight mana conflict, though the Storm is probably going to give her full mana. It's going to be a bit weird, though, because you're not going to have Uber Doomstorm. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't really think about using Ori. Because wouldn't you want to maintain Uber Doomstorm the entire time? I'm just going to go yellow-purple since our thing's going to be doing that anyways. Maybe just a double yellow, actually. Wait, what are we not using? No, we're using every color. Yeah, duh. If we're using Lord of Slaughter and Arc Proxy, we're automatically using every color. We're just going to do double yellow here, I think. Let's do a double yellow or double purple. Actually, wouldn't it make more sense to do double purple? Duh. Because her convert. Let's go double purple then. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. We'll test it in a quick PvP match. Hello, Roman. Hello, Bushka. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Hello, all the people who have not said hello. Or said hello and I didn't see your hello. Oh, let's see. Do we have alignment? Because, of course, at least the Storm will help with alignment, if nothing else, which is very useful. It already helped us get an alignment right there. And the purple helps us get mana. Well, technically, both of them help us get mana. I'll take that one down. Alignment? No? Yes? Good enough. She doesn't need alignment. Oh, no! It wasn't close enough to get the other one. No! We gave it to the enemy. I thought it was. I forgot. The corner got clipped. It's not a 5x5. It's a 3x3. Or it's a 5x5 without the corners. Oops. I got moved, so blue didn't feed him mana. I was like, wait, no. You're supposed to get full mana from that. Also, did he really just summon 3 bomb bots right before death? How annoying is that? Luckily, he's super dead. But yeah, it definitely works. It's interesting going that Storm instead of Uber Storm. Though you're kind of alternating between both. For when you need alignment, you have the Ori, and for when you do the kill, you have Uber. Unfortunately, we're frozen. That is one thing that a lot of these teams seem to be missing too. A counter to Entangle and a counter to Freeze. There's just not enough room for it. Unless you put your hero in first slot with like that one triple damage burning hero class that has immune or that has cleanse on extra turn. That could kind of work, but then it doesn't work against stun. Now that's a chain reaction we want. Okay, I believe we just win, right? Yes, no, yes, no, no. Let's go with no, because we gotta do that first. Now we win. Oh, we didn't get mana from that though. That's the big issue with them. They're sometimes like ever so slightly short on mana. That's problematic when we want to cast our ability. Ori definitely works. I feel like I'd rather have Uber Storm though. If nothing else, it counters out the Storm every single turn. If they do a counter Storm like they just did. Oh, I got an extra turn, but it was a frozen extra turn. So no extra turn. I just want a board clear here. Because we're going to have the kill anyways. Or maybe not. I almost missed. That's win. There we go. That's interesting. I still feel like I'd rather have a different mana accumulator, but it definitely could work. I feel like we'd have to go a non-Lord of Slaughter build. I haven't really done her much on her own. She feels a bit clunky on her own and because she doesn't have her +3 anymore. I'd probably use her a lot more on her own if she still had that +3. But the consistency of Lord of Slaughter landing kind of helps even her out. Because it's really bad when she has no alignment. Because then you normally have to go for a 3 and just hope it works. And sometimes you can't even get that 3, and then that's also an issue in itself. Let's go clear these out real quick to the other daily things. Also, did we not finish out raids? I like started it, we got distracted with that team, and I think we still have raid battles to do, so we'll go do that too, then hand out a code. And then we'll probably mess with the Mythic and explore 12 for the rest of the stream. Because it is a viable option. We were timing it earlier during the other stream. And yeah, I was getting some pretty good times as far as the overall value and everything that I was getting. Might even bring the timer back up. Use that empty space we have down there for something. The problem with Gems of War is there's not really any place where you could put a face cam where you're not, like, blocking the screen. Which is why we have so much empty space at the bottom. What would you use in place of Lord of Slaughter? Hero, triple damage burning. Oh, but that's only for the Zugaf build. Oh, also Zugaf. Zugaf's a great alternative to it as well. Actually, you know what? I will take the gold. I was like hesitating here. Ultra Rare's gold's actually kind of worth it. It's like 10,000 gold in 1 minute. That's actually pretty good value. I believe the lower 2 golds... Actually, I think it's only the common gold that isn't worth it. Every other stack of gold's actually worth it relative to how much gold you get within a minute. The triple gem remove troop. Yeah, I wish they would add more of those. Triple gem remove is actually, like, ridiculously good depending on what the colors are. I believe there's only one troop that does it in the game, and I always keep forgetting it even exists. Just because it's not really a type of troop within the game. It's just that one singular one that almost never gets used. What are its 3 removes? Actually, I can't even remember what its name is. I know who you're talking about, though. Yeah, there's only one in the entire game. I wish they would add more. Because it's a premise that is actually pretty strong. If you have a double converter. Or just a converter that really is important to land its color. And it happens to remove all the colors you don't need. Because if it doesn't remove brown or yellow, that'd be pretty good with it. I don't know. What troop is it? We can go try it. I completely forget its name. It's red, blue, brown. Oh, but it removes brown, though. If it was like red, blue, and then not brown, that would have been kind of amazing. Because then it would remove everything Lord of Slaughter and her don't need. It'd still help her a lot, though. Because obviously none of those are yellow. We could try testing it with Ori then. Because having a double storm of a color we need, and then denying 3 colors we don't need is pretty beneficial. Alright, let's go try it. Does anyone know its name? There we go, thank you, Jinka. Or, Genki. I will find new ways to mispronounce names. I'm pretty sure the way I'm already saying is already wrong. Let's see. Sorry about that. Where were we? Let's do over Barbarian class. We're gonna replace all the teams. Alright, let's go test, let's go see what we could do here. So. Let's see. Auspicia? Auspicia? Alpacia? I have no clue how to say that either. Gosh, too many complicated names. Give bunch of life to all allies. Remove blue, red, brown. Nothing else. Yeah, that's one of the reasons she doesn't get to use that much. Imagine if she had Empower, how useful this troop would be. If she did exactly that but had Empower, she'd be so viable. Problem is, no mana start. And I believe she's Divine Centaur, right? No, Centaur Mystic. Which is even worse, because now she doesn't have any way to even mana start off of that either. Okay, let's do this with this. Let's do it with Ori. How is there so many things that have Ore in it with double R? Let's see, Ori. Probably Leprechaun? I feel like we need a mana accumulator, though. I might go Thrall, actually. Thrall first slot. It's not something we do too often. You don't deny purple, right? Yeah. And then we go, Yvandra. Let's see what this does. And obviously change our banner accordingly to double purple into, I guess, a yellow. Both the 2 colors we get from the thing. Then we minus something we don't use, which is only red. And we should be good to go. Yeah, that seems like it'd be fine. See what happens. We're up against the Infinite Loop team. Hopefully it does not get to do that. Oh, should we have gone with Leprechaun? Yeah, I guess because of the quicker start, it would be better. Oh, yeah, doesn't this deny green? No, it doesn't deny green. No, Leprechaun would still work. The Leprechaun would be more consistent. Do we have alignment? No, yes, kind of. It's probably still worth casting. Though, let's do this first. Let's give life to you. And you were supposed to get alignment from that. Now we don't even have a 3-poke. What a fail. Oh yeah, the problem with Thrall is he might clear too much of the board. I didn't think about that. He might actually be too good of a mana accumulator for this team. Because he's pretty much board clearing, which is removing the effectiveness of the other ability, which is thinning out the board for us. Are those Ubers close enough to each other? They are not. Yes, they are. No, they aren't. I kind of want to remove, but he's just going to like board clear so easily if I do. I could go for a plus here, actually. Keep not casting Ori, despite us having the ability to do so. Okay, I'm just going to do the remove and see what happens. I'm not paying attention to every single possible spot. You could technically figure out where literally every gem is going to fall. But that would take way too long. Because you know what she's going to do, it's just you have to count for so many removes. It's easy doing it for one remove, but that many removes is just so hard to figure out even though you could. In a Guild War context, you'd probably take the time. For just general playing, you likely wouldn't though. Just take too long to figure out. It works. I'm not sure I like it more than the other teams, but it does work. It's an interesting premise. I really wish she was viable. I wish they would give her Empower and make like 10 different versions of her. Or at least 5. Or at least a few. More than one. She's the only troop in the game with triple remove. And she's mostly not used because of lack of Empower or even half mana start or any mana start for that matter. She has no mana start whatsoever. Because ideally with an ability like this, you want to have it off on turn 1 or turn 2. And not having any mana start nor Empower makes that kind of hard to do. Amazing that that wasn't an extra turn. Let's see, let's do this and hope we get lucky. It didn't quite do what we needed. It did not do the lucky thing. Yeah, I'll take that, and then you're pretty much just dead. With super overkill. And then we board clear again. 1 mana short, of course. Why would it be anything other than that? And we do have alignment. Partial alignment, but enough to get it dead. We're very close to that anyways. And then we just clean it with this. There we go. I think that's split damage on it, right? Is that AoE or split? I haven't used Ori in forever. It is... Oh no, it's AoE. It's a very weak AoE, gosh. That's a very weak AoE. Even if you destroy 15 purple-yellow, you're getting like around a 50. 53 technically. For that kind of condition, that's not super great. If it had its full amount of damage based on magic and had that exact boost ratio, it'd be better. Even if it just had its full amount of magic and only had 1 times boost ratio. Because realistically, what? You're going to hit like probably 12 yellow-purple? Maybe even 10. Oh no, let's say 12. 12 is pretty optimistic. So 12 with this is only 24, which means it would hit for 47. But if it was 1 but had the full amount of magic, it would hit for 12 plus 1, 13 plus 44 is 57. So yeah, it would be better off with a 1 times boost ratio, but make it at the full amount of magic. Because realistically, you're not hitting more than about a dozen or so. Do it with Leprechaun? We could try it with Leprechaun. If nothing else, it gives +1 green for the other thingy. Oh, that's not Leprechaun. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. We're actually going to keep Leprechaun in first slot, something we don't normally do. But it allows us to reboard clear. Oh, so I should probably put this thing in front of the other one. It's not too big a deal. I highly doubt it's actually going to die. What about 2 low-cost mana accumulating troops in a hero class team? That could work. You wouldn't have triple damage burning, though, at that point. For that team composition. Also, you theoretically have 3 mana accumulators if you go for hero as well in that situation. Oh, that's a really bad board for him. Or a good board for him. Bad board for us, I mean. No, Tina killed us. Not sure if I like Leprechaun as much. Yeah, Vogue Strider with Entangle is pretty nice, so you don't get hit as hard. Uber Doom Skull still hit through Entangle, though. Just not for as much damage. Similar to normal Doom Skulls. We're hitting all the extra turns while frozen. I was gonna say, I sure hope she would get full mana there. So I really should have had the other one in front of her, so she doesn't die as easily. It's not too big a deal though. But anyways, let's go finish out raids if we didn't already. And then we'll go mess with the Mythic and explore. But yeah, I'll be messing with it quite a bit this weekend. I've tested already probably about a dozen teams or so. And we'll keep doing so. As well as just using the ones that we like the most. Now let's go do raids. So, I mean, not raids. Oh, also, I almost forgot. Ward event orb. Oh, we actually don't have it yet. I might actually have to do the ward event too. We are like 200 something points short. I don't think I can get all of them on my own, but we'll get almost all of them on our own. Yeah, we'll need to do that too. But first, let's do raids. Let's finish out raids. And we'll do ward event, and then we'll mess with the Mythic for the rest of the time. Yeah, if you haven't gotten the Mythic yet, highly advise getting it. Really, really solid. If you open all your keys and still don't have it, you can still try for it with Monday keys. Do be wary, we do not know yet if it's in the event key drop table or not. I'll try to get the Monday video out as early as I can so we can confirm it. Because by the time the Monday video is out, we should have confirmation. Because within like an hour. Otherwise, check Global Chat 1 if you really want to open keys. Because Global Chat 1 will probably be able to tell you within like 30 minutes or less. Pretty sure people will know within like 10 minutes of reset if it is or is not in drop table. That's assuming they don't tell us tomorrow. There's a chance, or I mean on Sunday. Because there's a chance on the Sunday post they'll just end up telling us what it is. Which ideally they will. I was like, oh no, I can't deny yellow. I need yellow for my cast. It's like, oh wait, wrong team. Hello, Marbarashi. Welcome. I didn't show the weapon yet to stream, did I? But we got Stormheim weapon. It is a brown-red? No, it wasn't brown-red. It was brown-purple. It's a brown-purple weapon that creates blue-yellow. Overall, for Stormheim. It's boosted based on Stormheim troops. It's okay. Like, both the colors are useful in the location. The biggest issue with it is it doesn't have Yarrow Fire Mantle synergy. The two biggest issues is it doesn't use either the two mana colors that Yarrow ends up using. And it doesn't feed mana back into itself. Nor with really anything in the kingdom. Which is the biggest thing holding it back from being viable. But still get it, though. It's only like, what, 250 gems or so, I think? You can also get in Soulforge instead, though it is more beneficial to get through gems. Since you also get all the event stuff that you need. Help your guild get the event done. I'm not sure why I'm casting Mang again. There wasn't really much of a need to. It wasn't kill range. If nothing else, helps Mistralis go into kill range, so I guess it's still worth it. Because we do that, and then that's already matched. There we go. Yeah, it's a really fun Mythic. It has been a while since we've had a good one. A lot of fun teams could be used with it. You have to let me cast. Come on now. I want to hit like 500 something damage on you. I think that was almost 600 damage what we just did to him. We actually don't even need Mang to one-shot him. The only reason I'm doing it is because the other troops will die in one-shot if I do. I'm not actually doing it to weaken Zugoff. I'm just doing it so we can kill these. Which in most situations, that's actually the reason why you're actually using Mang. It's not because you're armor tiering Zugaf, though that is beneficial once you get to a certain point. But it's more so just to make sure you have enough attack to actually kill the other units. Because normally it's harder to kill the other units than Zugaf itself in these battles. But you still want to focus priority on killing Zugaf as quickly as possible just to make sure he doesn't do anything crazy. Since he does mana accumulate off of every color. And sometimes the enemy team is a lot of the same color. Meaning that Zugaf isn't as blocked and he gets a lot of mana very quickly. So you normally want to deal with him quick. And Mang does both. It helps you deal with it quick and it helps you kill everything else out. Which is normally why Mang is advised for raids. That and Zugaf has above average stats compared to the other ones. So more often than not, a single Mang cast is enough to one-shot the other ones unless they have score reduction. But then if you have Enraged, then it definitely will be enough to one-shot them. Since that will just bypass it. Can you request you to give 2 times more mana accumulating team a try? Which one? What team specifically? We've already tried a lot of double mana accumulating teams. Like Thrall, Leprechaun, and stuff like that. Which one specifically? I haven't tried too many other than that. We've tried a triple... No, we haven't tried triple mana accumulation yet. But we tried double where it was Hero and something else. And we've also tried double where it was Leprechaun and Thrall. Oh, there's the code. Oh, yeah, we'll go try it then. I'll give it a shot. Gonna finish Rage first, though. Let's see. Should almost be done with it, though. We're probably getting one more Valraven. Kinda just want to kill out first slot, though Mang doesn't have enough damage there. But Mistralis probably does. She did a good number of hits, too. Unfortunately, still not enough damage. Okay, he just got Devourer. Take a purple there. Take the brown over there as well. And it's killed out with Mang. Or not. 1 HP. Yeah, 1 battle left, unless Valraven says otherwise. Though I'm pretty sure Valraven's gonna say otherwise. This should be a Valraven. No, it isn't actually. Okay. So then we'll go test that team. And then we'll go handle the code. And then we'll go finish out Ward Event if it's not already done by someone else in the guild. Which likely is the case where it's not done yet. No, it's very close. Our battles might actually be able to close the gap. That'd actually be the second time ever if that does happen. Because normally the guild has it done before we do... Like, very rarely will you be the exact person who finished it for your guild. Because realistically, there's only 1 out of 30 people every week who it does. And based on the fact that we consistently stream at the same time, makes it a bit less likely that would happen. If you were, like, actively trying to be the last person to do it, it'd be a lot more common. But realistically, it's like a 1 in 30 chance that we'd ever be the last person to do it. Double purple into a green. Not horrible. No blue orbs, though. As long as the major orbs of power. Come on, power orb. At least a major blue. Alright, anyways. Let's go test out Isabel's team. Let me go copy this. Copy, copy, copy. Put this into one of our team slots. I'm going to put it over top of this, I think. Oh, Bulk Strider with an interesting. For the Entangle. He's basically Thrall. But not Thrall. He destroys a bunch of gems. A little bit less than Thrall. But gets to entangle a random enemy. Also has some score reduction. Also entangles on Skull. It's using the pay to win banner too. Do I want to use that banner? Yeah, because we need +2 for Bug Strider. Unfortunately, we do not have... Oh, no, we actually do have enough. Because 20% Mana Stark is Thrall 1 mana. So never mind, that actually is full mana for Thrall too. Oh, wait, never mind. It's actually the other way around. Hold up, I need my banner to be inverse of that. I need +2 yellow, +1 purple. Or do we? Never mind. I don't know. It might actually be better that way. Because at that point, I might as well just put mana into Zugaf. We either want to commit double green to Bulk Strider so we can turn 1 him. Oh, wait. +1's actually enough. Never mind, because 20%, duh. Never mind, that actually works. Fossil Alarm, +2 purple, +2 green does work. Is there a color we're not using? No, we're using every color. I guess Mycing yellow is fine since we're denying it for the most part. Okay, let's go do it. Yeah, the banner works. I keep forgetting 20% mana start as a factor. Because +1 actually is enough for Boke Strider to reach full mana. At least on turn 1 anyways. Alright, let's see, we'll throw that down again. Do we have alignment? No. In which case, Zugoff. That's pretty much this team in a nutshell. Do you have alignment? If not, Zugoff. Oh, I thought, what? Wait, what? Why did it move the other way? Am I going crazy? Why did that not move the right way? Okay, let's go with that. Take a Zugoff down. Well, we don't have triple damage burning, but we do have Entangle on Skull, which is still decently, similarly useful. Actually, we would want to cast Boke Strider instead, because it would give us slightly more mana, because it's not blocking purple. Because nothing else on the team uses green, so we actually want to use Boke Strider every time. If we have Throughout and Boke Strider, we want to be using Boke Strider. Plus we might get an extra Entangle we need somewhere. We're not using 3 Nishas, because I need 20% mana start. 20% mana start's actually relevant for this team. Because Boke Strider gets full mana from a single green surge on starting board. If we have 20% mana start, but doesn't if we don't, due to the current banner. Because that was what I was talking about with banner earlier. We're mostly doing it to make sure if we have a bad board, Boke Strider can turn 1 full mana. Otherwise, he'll be 1 mana short if we don't have 20% start. Though we are using magic for the other one, right? Because we should be using 8 magic into 20% mana start right now. Would be what we want to use. Oh, don't you keep resummoning. That's gonna be so annoying. That's the problem with only having skull spam on your team. Is these resummon spam teams just get so many summons on you. There we go. No more resummon. There we go. Actually, it could have resummoned one last time off its stuff. Because even the death on the hero can still count for bandit summon. But yeah, it definitely works. Anyways, let's see, we did that. Let's go to World Event. Since we actually are not done with it. Oh wait, I'm using Seasons right now, whoops. Yeah, you want to be using this, 20% to 2 Nishas. I was just using Seasons though. And now we're about to be using the tokens. Let's see, I want 20% into that, and I should have another one, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go mess with this. So, where do we need to go? World Event. Assuming it isn't already done. Nope, hasn't been touched. Alright, let's hope we can get enough points here. We might be able to because these scale. But they don't scale, but they have a variable that makes them higher. Oh, never mind. We just gotta keep taking in the middle because all of them are the Brewmaster thing. We want only this middle one. Middle and only middle. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. This is the right team. For a second, I thought this was the wrong team for a second. It's like, why am I using Goblin Infinite Loop? It's like, oh, yeah, we gotta use Goblin Infinite Loop. Oh, why did I re-silence the same one? It's not gonna progress any further. Silent spam the same unit over and over again. Good old Truffle Infinite Loop into himself because Greenstorm. It's not a true infinite if you have Greenstorm into himself, though it is pretty consistent. How much mana you get from that. Though obviously you need Forest Troll double him to have the infinite loop. And having Greenstorm on top of that's just very nice. Though not required for it. If we could just get a Skull Poke, that'd be great. Oh, we had it, but the potion ruined it. Well, hey, only a few more weeks to deal with potion as well. Though it's more of a beneficial thing, but there's still a glitch with it that likely will not be fixed in time for them to actually remove the thing. But potions are still around on starting board and as well as from Sky for another 2.5 weeks. Rest this weekend and then 2 weeks. And then it's gone forever until they add it for whatever reason back again. That'd be funny if we eventually get a potion storm. Could you imagine a potion storm? That would actually be pretty fun. Not for a specific color, just a random potion storm. So we will have enough battles here, I think, to do it on our own. Because we actually, right back where we started. So if we get another Valraven on top of what we have, that should be enough points. Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're not getting the orb till tomorrow. So we'll go hand out the code once we finish out these battles. Actually, I'll go hand it out right now, after this battle. And then after this battle, we'll probably just mess with Explore 12 with the new Mythic a few times. It's pretty good. I don't think we did it a single time to stream, did we? Oh, we did it earlier to stream. But we grinded like crazy earlier today. We're averaging around, I would say, 3 minutes. So we were getting times under 2 minutes, 30 seconds. You're helping with the world event? Thank you. Oh, we might have it as we hand out the code then. I'm not sure why I keep silencing the same one that has immune to silence. As I'm hitting the other one that also has immune to silence. Maybe that's why. Subconsciously knew he also had immune. Yep, we almost got all the points. Well, before we do, let's go hand out a code. And then let's go claim that orb. Okay, code section. I still have it open from earlier, so I don't need to go dig for it. Yay. Click that, click save, click, the link section. Where is it? Give me that. Put that in there. Refresh the whole thing. And there you go. There is... Oh, wait. It would help if I actually grab it. I'm like, I'm like clicking copy. It's like, that's not what we need to do. There we go. But, there's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy and paste random numbers and letters starting with MG. And give same order as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Advise using that gem key for the new Mythic if you don't have it already. It's a 0.1% chance, but it's a chance. Hey, out of all the redeem codes we hand out over this weekend, statistically, 1 person will get a Mythic from it. Out of the codes. Because I believe the codes still have like 200 or 300 claims. So after 5 codes, which between today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we would have definitely handed out to 5 codes, someone would have gotten a Mythic. Not sure who, but someone statistically got a Mythic from it. Anyways, okay, let's finish out the World event. And then we'll go mess with the Mythic and Explore 12. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, oh, I clicked it again. I want the other event. Too many events. Yeah, we're almost there. We just need like 200 something more points. And we should have 5 battles left, so that alone should be enough to do it. Just gonna take us a little while to do 5 battles because gosh, really starting to get longer. Oh no, has anyone else been using a different team? Is there a quicker team than this for this? Because this team's starting to get slow. I kinda wanna use a skull spam team, but we don't really have too many good skull spam options to use for this event. They're pretty pitiful. I'd rather have infinite loop. Oh, why'd I do that? I already had full mana on the last one. Yeah, I was considering switching to skull spam. I think we're already done enough that we're not going to bother switching, though. Because there are a few skull spam options that you can use for this event. I've been going down the infinite loop route, though. Because the further we go, the less viable this team's going to be. Due to the fact that there's no magic increase this weekend. Or this event, I mean. It's only skull increase. Which is kind of unfortunate. This team would be super viable if it was also magic increase. But it is not. Also, I keep trying to silence all the things with immune, though in all fairness, almost his entire team is immune, including that. Oops, I almost decided not to win. We would have exploded, that wouldn't have been enough damage. We're almost there, so close. Oh gosh, 3 different teams. Earth's Fury, Fist of Zorn. Yeah, Fist of Zorn's pretty much required if you're going down the skull route. It has Empower Skull. Rockgar and String Fiddler, interesting. Yeah, I feel like every team's gonna try using at least one of the goblins. They just all have such good extra turn spam. But hey, when it works, it works. There we go. We're probably not going to use the other teams. But I do want to go check them real quick. Let's go see what all 3 of these teams are. So, first things first. Paste team. Doomed Glaive. Yeah, it makes sense to use one of the Doom weapons. You do have access to all 6 colors as well. String Fiddler. Fundicus. Interesting. Why this one? Explode a bunch of purple. And summon either a giant toadstool and gain extra turn. Interesting. And then, obviously, this guy. He's one of the only few skull spammers you even have. Other than using, what's her name? Fist of Zorn on turn 1. Let's see, what's the other team? Jinky's already said what her team was, though, in chat. I'll still go paste it here. Yeah, Earth's Fury, Fist of Zorn. Why Earth's Fury, though? Oh. No, you can still use Mang. Wouldn't it make more sense to use Mang? Well, I guess maybe if your hero dies, Earth's Fury makes more sense. Because if your hero survives, it would be slightly better to use Mang then. It's more damage. But I guess it's Earth's Fury just in case hero dies. Because then you still have a boosted attack for the rest of the battle. Because you do have access to Mang. Actually, you have access to every weapon, don't we? Even if you didn't, it's still a Groshnok weapon. Both Earth's Fury and Mang is from Groshnok. But I forgot, it's a no restriction, so you can use any weapon you want. And what was the third team? What was the one Isabel posted? Or was it the same one as the other one? I saw that the beginning of the code was the same, but it might have just been the same banner. Oh no, it is the same team, never mind. Yeah, those would all work. No, we already went so far with this team, we're just going to stick with it. We came this far. Because we only have like 2 to 4 battles left. Depending on how... Oh, I should have taken Skull there though, whoops. At this point, I might as well just infinite loop though. Keep on looping. So much extra turn. Oh, by the way, this is one of the few infinite loop teams in the game. If you're wondering why we're using it as well. We actually have access to it for this event. This is one of a few teams that have a true infinite. Let's see. Oh, did we break the true infinite, though? 1 mana short. What are we missing that we didn't get it? Because normally this team true infinites. Truffle team is like true infinite. I guess this one can occasionally fail. You have to use it in a really specific way, and I haven't used this team for ages. If you practice with this team, you could definitely true infinite with it. Truffle's a lot easier to true infinite with because you don't have to think about anything. You just spam Truffle and then do Forest Troll. It's a very consistent what you have to do. Where this team is a little bit more complicated what you have to do at any given time. And no, we didn't have enough blue on the board. Hey, it's actually blocked by the other blue. I actually forgot about that. Oh, this might be incorrect order for this team. Hold up. Isn't Truffle supposed to be in front of, That might be why it's being weird. I'm pretty sure Truffle is supposed to be in front of, I accidentally composed the team wrong when I made it. And I've been running it this way the entire time. Truffle should be in front of, String Fiddler. That's the problem we're having right now. I was wondering why I keep stopping. It's because, Truffle should be in second slot. Or, well, Truffle should be behind the String Fiddler. Wherever you end up putting it, it should be behind it. I'm not sure why I did that when we had, like, all the mana. Because the problem with it the other way around is he's blocking green for the Truffle. Whereas you want that Truffle, or you want the green going straight to Truffle. Because right now when we cast String Fiddler, he's going to block all the green, whereas otherwise we'd actually have full mana for the Truffle. Well, on the final battle, we will finally fix this team to be correct. Oh, never mind. We already did the final battle. Ta! Did we hit it? No! No! How? How are we that short? If we would have gotten a Valraven, that would have been enough. We're 134 points short. What a fail. Oh no, does anyone else in my guild has any sigils remaining without spending extra? Because we are like 2 battles away from having that. That's kind of funny. Alright, we'll go do some Explore 12. We'll go check it in like 10 minutes or so. I'm pretty sure someone in our guild will do a battle or two. Oh, tribute's ready. Someone will probably get that done by the time we do this. Oh, that's not the team I want. This is a good team though. I did like the double. I don't know, we could try it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, what do we even take here? We'll take that for now. You got killed on your last battle? Oh no. Yeah, that one battle gets so much stats. You gotta be careful with it. It's one of the reasons why I've been going with the loop team as well. Because if you accidentally miss your skull spam, you're gonna die on those harder battles. And while it might be slightly slower to do an infinite loop without magic increase, its consistency is gonna be make you pretty much never die. Like, we haven't lost a single one. Because once the loop starts, you just kind of are invincible. Because that's kind of the point of a loop. You just never die from it. Yeah, isn't the last tier for that event like 500 or something? Because it gives you a bunch of troop drops, so they make it a lot more expensive. Because you have a chance of getting those shiny mythics like we did earlier today off it. It's a very low chance, but it happens. But that's why it's so inflated in price, because there's mythic chance on it. But some of the other ones that have it still don't have the expanded price. Because for whatever reason, some events have a 500 cost for the final tier, whereas others have a 200 cost. It's kind of weird. Oh, I was hoping we'd get something there. Luckily, he didn't go for the Ubers. For whatever reason, the AI does not seem to prioritize the Ubers. Also, the Uber Doom skulls look really cool. We haven't really gotten a chance to see a lot of them on the board at once until today. But, they actually have a pretty cool design. Of course, we have seen them in the past very rarely, but, it's been the first time we've really been able to see, like, 3+ on the board at once. Because I don't think we've ever seen 3 on the board prior to today. Or at least I haven't, I know. It would technically have been possible to have seen 3 on the board prior to today. It would just been... You'd have to, like, almost deliberately try to, though. They even have a weird glowy effect, too, which is pretty cool. Because they make that little, like, eye shine thing. And then they keep shining slightly. Now, why can't they do that with cards? There used to be shiny cards in this game, and then they retired that mechanic. I wish I would bring it back. It'd be a great way to waste resources for no reason, just to have a little design extra. Or some kind of extra animation. That's 2 things I really wish they would do. Added like a small animation behind pets when they're maxed. To Mythic, or, you know, fully maxed level 30 or 20, whatever it is, the thing. When a pet's fully maxed. and have like shiny cards again with like a special animation. It doesn't have to be anything special. It could literally just be the animation of the background for the kingdoms, something they already have done. They would literally just have to play it in the background of the card. It's like the one we have right now. The Mr. Scales one is behind us right now. Isn't Boke Strider Mr. Scales? Yeah, imagine if this just had the animation that's playing behind us right now, behind it. That's all they would have to do. It's literally coded in the game already. They would just have to add it for all the, behind all the shiny troops, or whatever they would end up doing that for. Make it cost trait stones. Just kidding. That'd be funny. Trade in your billions of trait stones for shinies. You blur to clear away more? I'm not sure why. It could be a 4 magic difference, I guess. Well, we had the 20% just to make sure Boke Strider goes up a bit quicker. Could just be luck, though. Let's go see if our guild did the thing. Did they do the thing? They have not done the thing. I might just go buy another pack at this point. It's only 150. It's not that much. Oh, wait, I didn't even buy tier 3? Hold up. I'll be the one who does it, then. I didn't even buy tier 3 yet. I only did tier 2. Yeah, we could afford 150 gems to go carry our guild to victory. Plus, we get these tokens. These tokens are pretty good value. They're really good value up to tier 2 and tier 3. At tier 2, they're better. They're like insanely good value for tier 1, tier 2. Tier 3 is still okay value, but definitely starts dropping off beyond that point. But yeah, I'll be the one who does it then. There we go. Oh, I am not using the medals. Thank you for reminding me, game. Oh, we're pretty much just using magic anyway, so... Honestly, having magic would almost be more beneficial. Because I'm barely even taking any skulls. Though I still have it for when we do take the occasional skull. I forgot to change my team to be correct, though, now that we're doing more battles. But then you would have to have all your cards shiny for kingdom upgrades. Is that necessarily a bad thing, though? Because they're going to need to do something for when kingdoms reach 30 star. Unless they're just going to say, hey, they're just going to be 30 star, they're never going to go any higher. But if they're going to expand to 35 or 40 star, because there's a chance we get 35 stars. Because they don't have a boss rarity color yet for the kingdoms. They only go up to mythic rarity. So they don't have a red rarity yet. So they could expand it by another 5. Who knows, maybe another 40. Or not another 40, but, you know, up to 40. But they could still expand it to 35 so they could add the red stars. Because it currently ends at the blue stars, the mythic blue stars. Or, you know, that's shiny blue that's used for the mythics. I keep forgetting to change the team, fail. It's perfectly fine like this, though. That is stronger the other way. But, you know, that blue right there. That's as far as kingdoms go for stars. But they don't have a boss rarity color yet for them. Which would require another 5 levels. Expansion coming 2033. That's almost not wrong, because we're probably not going to have the first 30-star kingdom until like 2023 or 2024. Even though the game is coded to be able to do it. We're just realistically not reaching it anytime soon, obviously. Please let me get a cascade. There we go. Exactly what we wanted. One more battle or 2 more. Regardless, we have enough battles for it, so we'll carry the guild to victory. Alright, let me finally change the team to be correct now. Because they're going to need some kind of new mechanic to expand if they ever do more stars beyond 30. Which is definitely not impossible, because by 2025, they would likely have considered something like that to expand it even further, assuming they're going to expand it further. They might just say 30 is as far as it's going to go. But there's a chance they'll go to 40 and make them all red stars, 10 red stars. But then again, that'd kind of be hard to do. They would have to do a color after red. But they could definitely do it to 35. Unless they make a special graphic for it to make it capable of going to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 stars on a single thing. Then we can have 10 star kingdoms. 10 red stars. I can see that being a thing. They would have to make a different graphic for it, though. Since there currently are no 6 to 10 star kingdoms. In the sense that, you know, the graphic always shows 1 to 5 stars. Just in different colors to indicate total number of stars. Yeah, this is much better this way. I'm not sure why I had it the other way around. But you have to make sure it's behind your truffle. Alright, 1 or 2 more battles, we'll do it. Depending on how many points we get for them. So close yet so far. It'll be worth it when we get that power orb. Alright, can we get this team rolling already? It's taking a little while to get it going. Alright, we almost got it going. Still a little bit short on that other mana. Still a little bit short on the other mana. Alright, now we have the team rolling, finally. Took a little while. Oh, I'm definitely meant to take it the other way, fail. Just trying to get the skull there. And we got resummon, haha. Joke's on you, we have infinite resummon. Even if we somehow die. That's actually the first death we've had was from a misclick. 1 more battle? Or maybe 2, I'm not sure how many this actually gives. Catch you later, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend. Best of luck with the Mythic. If you haven't already went for it. Alright, we got him Hunter's marked. Now I just need to find a skull to kill him with. I was like trying to do it based on one of their explosions. That's not gonna work. Right, 1 down. Gosh, the durability on this battle starting to get so high, between 20% and the fact that it scales so much. You're gonna have to take every skull we see. Problem is, we're not seeing that many skulls. Come on, skull, any skull. There's a skull. Oh, it was a skull. There we go. Is that enough points? Did we do it? Did we do the thing? No, we're 1 battle away. You know what? We're 1 battle away. I'm going to do one of these lower battles, right? Because that should be enough points. Watch it not be enough points. Because it doesn't matter now. Once the guild's done, we're done. Watch this not be enough points. It probably will. Wouldn't that be a fail? Let's see. Watch this be 1 point short. Fine. I'll take another one. 2 points short. That's about as bad as 1. That's great. That's perfect. There we go. Now it's done. Power Orb, go. Also, we got Rock God. And another little token. And a purple, nice. Not as good as some of the other ones, but it's not a bad one. If only we'll ever use them at some point. But anyways, guys, does anyone else have any other questions? Anyone want me to go over? Otherwise, I think we'll do like one run of Explore with my favorite team so far of the new Mythic. And I think we'll call it a wrap there. Or this is one of our variants of our favorite team. There's actually a couple different ones I really like. Oh, this is one of them. If anyone else has any other questions, anything you want me to go over, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow night, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, same time as always. We'll be doing mostly finishing up raids if the guild didn't already finish it. And we'll be messing with the new Mythic, of course. I'll be probably messing with it all weekend. Doing various things with it. Either Explore 12, testing new teams, and, you know, all the fun things. Highly advise getting it if you haven't already. And trying for it on Monday if you use all your resources and still don't have it. It's super ridiculously good value to try for. We do not have confirmation if it's in event keys next week, but as soon as we know that info, I will let you know. And if any of you find that info somewhere with confirmation, do let me know as well, in case I don't see it. Hopefully it'll post on the Sunday video, and if not then, people will test it on Monday, and we'll know it very soon after Monday reset. And I should hopefully have it in the video then, on if it does or does not. We just need enough people to try opening event keys to know for sure. Hopefully a lot of people open event keys on Monday. Because they will be able to tell us. Because all we need is one person finding an event key to confirm that it is. So we need a lot of people trying for event keys to confirm that it isn't. Because it's going to be really easy to confirm if it is. It's going to be a lot harder to confirm that it isn't. I'll take a purple. Grab a nice destroy there. Go for it again. Don't you dare kill that out. Yeah, that's one interesting thing about Explore. It is never going to be viable to run a boss troop in first slot. The reason for this is the boss slayer can appear in obviously every kingdom. And if they're in first slot, that's problematic. Let's take it as kill you out. Speaking of kill out, how did that not kill? Oh, let me just Zook off. That's guaranteed kill. Pretty sure the other one was pretty much guaranteed kill too, but that's super guaranteed kill. Oh, that was an extra turn. That's unfortunate. Let's hope this lands. It does. I'm just gonna take a skull here, because that gives us Ugoff mana. And I should be dead, right? Yes, very. Not dead. Now it's dead. How are you still not dead? Now you're dead. I need to go back to the triple damage burning team. Might need triple damage burning. Can I get a purple off a sky? No. Can we try for it again? No, I don't even have a location to try for it. I'll stick a yellow for now. I'll take a purple over. Grab a destroy. Get a, do we have alignment here? No. Yes, kind of. Now we do. The gem spawn made it so. I really wish you still had the gem spawn. That's the main thing kind of keeping me away from this Mythic slightly into the future. Like, we're still probably going to be using it a lot in the future. But the main thing that's kind of off-putting is that it doesn't have that little bit of extra gem spawn. It could have been so much better if it did. It's just such a liability now because you have to specifically have alignment, otherwise you can't use it. You have to have at least a 3-pair, at minimum. Otherwise you can't use her ability. Whereas before you could at least risk it if you really wanted to make the gamble. But now you can't. You can with Lord of Slaughter still at least, but you can't with her. Alright, final battle. Give us 3 initials, go. You know you want to. You know you want to. Luckily we have alignment there. Got alignment again. That's what you want to see. Board clear to get everything rolling again. Also a bunch of damage, and the cycle continues. And we just do go for the kill. Guarantee kill. Also a death mark, which I'm not sure if we've really even gotten that many death mark kills off him today. But it is possible. Boo, bad drops at the end. At least we got 3 instead of 2 though. But anyways, guys, I'll wrap it up for now. As I mentioned, as always, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, as we do every night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to cover Gems of War. I'm mostly messing with the new Mythic. I might do a little bit of raids tomorrow, but assuming we still need the battles. But primarily, we're just going to be messing with the Mythic the whole time. Either in Explore 12 or messing in PvP, trying various new teams that we haven't tried yet. And just seeing what works, what doesn't work, what we like, and yeah, see what this Mythic can do. It's a really strong Mythic, so we will actually be testing it a bunch this weekend. Unlike some Mythics that come and go and, you know, we just don't really bother with them. This one is actually exceedingly viable and something that will be a part of the game for quite some time because I don't really see this thing falling off a meta. It is likely to remain one of the best Uber Doomskull methods in the entire game, and currently it is the only Uber Doomskull method in the entire game. So, yeah, it's pretty strong. Hopefully we'll see a few other ones in the future. I highly doubt she'll be the only one ever. We'll probably get a few more options. Though, given that she's a Mythic, she'll probably remain one of the biggest ones. Like, she'll probably be the only one who has perpetual Uber Doomstorm. Probably won't be possible in any other way other than her going forward. So, even if we do get other Uber Doomskull methods, she'll still have that as her unique aspect. And she'll obviously work great in synergy with other I cannot say that word. With other Uber Doomskull troops, she'll have good synergy. We have a last fight. Let's see. I can outlast all of you. There we go. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful weekend. And best of luck if you're still trying for the Mythic. Goodbye.